From Detroit, Michigan, she is 1/4 of the Fabulous Four and the new WOW World Champion. Please welcome Penelope Pink.
All right, Mike, let's get this show on the road. Champ's not wasting any time.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Mike Grand Show. And today's special guest is the new WOW World Champion. Please welcome Penelope Pink. Hey Penelope, how are you?
I'm doing fabulous. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for coming back to the Mike Grand Show.
You couldn't just get enough. I know. Here I am.
Yep. And you have got a big match coming up this weekend. I just want to tell all the viewers what we got going on WOW. This weekend, Penelope Pink is going to be teaming up with the rest of the Fab Four, Vicky Lynn McCoy, the Enforcer, Miami Sweet Heat, and they are going to take on the Island Girls, Leia Makoa, Tiki Chamorro, and the Tonga Twins. Plus, also in action, we're going to have Coach Campanelli and Randy Rara. They're going to be battling G.I. Jane and the Disciplinarian with Samantha Smart in their corner. Plus, Steffi Slays and Amber Rodriguez will be featured. And we're also going to have Americana and Jussie Jones team up again. And they're going to take on Sofia Lopez's new team of Sylvia Sanchez and Vivian Rivera. That's all this weekend on WOW, Women of Wrestling. Now, Penelope, I just have to say congratulations on winning the title.
Thank you so much. It's right where it belongs.
Yes, I mean, we knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. Everyone knew you could do it. I don't know about David McLean, if he knew that, you know, he was going to have to give the title in Lana's hands over there with her team, but we knew you could do it. Now,
absolutely. It looks beautiful right on Lana's mantle.
Now, I got to ask you, what was it like winning the title?
It was an absolute dream come true. Honestly, this is all I've wanted to do my entire life. And to, you know, reach the top of the mountain, and it sure as hell was one crazy climb. But the view is beautiful. The view is nice, and I know it's where I'm supposed to be. But staying at the top isn't easy. The climb was hard, but staying right up there is even harder. But like I said, I'm never nervous about who's going to get in the ring with me. I'm always prepared, but you just never know what could happen. But that championship's going to be mine for, you know, the rest of eternity. So too bad.
Now, we know to win that championship, you had to compete in that gauntlet match. Now, I got to let everybody know, you know, there were 10 competitors in there. And one of the surprising things in that match, I think, is that two really tough competitors who were odds-on favorites to win by some fans as well were Reina Del Rey and Jussie Jones, who practically have undefeated streaks in WOW. They were some of the first two that got eliminated there. So I want to know, were you surprised at their early eliminations? And what do you think that they did wrong that they couldn't last longer in that match?
Well, it was honestly just the luck of the draw, and they kind of got the first few slots out. And I believe that a lot of the women in the ring realized that the odds were stacked against them with those two in there. So, you know, everybody kind of just worked together as a team to make sure they eliminated the biggest threat then, but they weren't prepared for the wild card, which, thanks to Lana Starr, the best manager of all time, was me. So then it was over no matter what.
Now, once those two were eliminated and then the field just kept dwindling down, was there any strategy that you had in that match as to were you waiting for like a certain person to be eliminated or trying to focus on any certain wrestler to get out of the ring first?
Absolutely not. My strategy is win at any cost. I mean, I think Vin Diesel said it best. Winning is winning, whether an inch or a mile. So you're going to do it no matter, you know, blood, sweat, tears, claws, no matter what. I was going to come out with the WOW World title. And so I did. It didn't matter who it was. Didn't matter when it was. And I knew when I got that opportunity and I was going to strike, it was going to happen. And there it was, the Pretty in Pink, 1, 2, 3. No women has ever kicked out and still hasn't.
Now, when it came down to you and Foxy Fierce right at that end, and then you pinned Foxy, that moment, describe the moment when you pinned her and you realized you just accomplished your goals.
Absolute self-validation. Thinking of a 4-year-old little girl watching, wrestling in the Monday Night Wars in 1997, thinking I could do that. And there I was doing exactly what I said I could do, but many, many years later. And it was the best feeling in the world. Absolutely best feeling. I screamed for everything in me, all those doubts, all those fears, all the no's that I've gotten told, which is a lot of no's. And I just couldn't help but just let out like a battle cry. And it's essentially what I did.
And what was the first thing that your manager, Lana Starr, said to you when you won?
We told them so.
I could hear her saying that.
Absolutely. She said, smile, this photo is going straight to David McLane.
It took place at LA Comic-Con. After you won, what did the fans say to you? Did you get to speak to any fans after you won the match?
Absolutely. We got to talk with so many fans. I did a meet and greet with the WoW title for a couple hours. And honestly, after I won, definitely a very mixed bag, but everyone was still in awe because, of course. But we got to, me and Miami Sweet Heat, we were and Lana, we were in the ring meeting tons of fans, all ages, kids, women. Like, we got to meet so many people, and people obviously wanting to meet Lana, telling Lana that they've been watching her since WoW's, original season. And it's so cool just to see how many people have been following us on our journey. Maybe people just stumbled upon us there at LA Comic-Con. We met some amazing people, and just also lifelong wrestling fans that also are now extremely interested in watching WoW as well. So many photos. We've had so many photos sent to us when we were there as well. One of the stories that really was awesome was a young lady came up to us and said that she currently was battling a lot of health issues and going to the doctor and trying to get help. And she said that she stumbled across WoW and saw all of kind of our ability, agility, and strength. And she goes, I couldn't believe what you guys are doing in the ring. And she goes, I just thought watching the show, man, I need to start really getting into the gym. And she told us that over the past 3 months that she almost has been off all of her medication, and she's been going to the gym. And she really told us, like, watching women in a wrestling ring on a TV show really motivated her. And she just came up and told us the story. I mean, it was beyond motivating just to hear that a stranger could be so motivated by just flipping the channel and seeing what we do at the best ability. It was really great to hear that just one instant could change someone's life by watching us do our job,
Yeah, that's awesome to hear. And now another awesome thing that happened that night is not only did you win the title, Miami Sweet Heat got their titles back off of Randy Rara and Coach Campanelli. So tell me how excited you guys were when that took place.
I mean, talk about a clean sweep, So honestly, the week before Comic-Con, it was a mess. Lindsay tripped over Coach, and it was such like a fluke. We just were so confused. It was just all over the place, but we just all regrouped. We got together, and we knew going into Comic-Con that we had to have the best game plan. And like I said, winning by all means necessary. And we knew that no one worked as well as a group. No one had each other's backs like we did. And I think having that camaraderie like the Fabulous Four does helps us in every way possible. And, we have an advantage over a lot of people.
And now, how did you guys celebrate your victories that night?
Well, Lana, she has all the hookups down in Beverly Hills. She knows who to talk to, who not to talk to, and where to go. So we actually got to go to downtown, celebrate, and then also just go back to Lana's house because sometimes you just get sick of everybody. So go back to Lana's house, pop a bunch of Prosecco because that's our favorite thing, and just celebrate the night and just kind of honestly rub it in.
Now, what we're waiting for, which we haven't seen yet, which I think you girls are entitled to, is a fan appreciation night, right? For winning. What's up with that? Is that going to take place, or is David kind of just pretending like this thing didn't happen and is in denial?
You know, Mike, on Wednesday on my Pluto live stream, which I did on the WoW Instagram, we talked about this. We said we deserve a fabulous four appreciation night. And even Lana said maybe an appreciation month, which I feel like a month could almost do us more justice. But we do deserve this. I could, you know, we are the first group to hold all the titles. We are representing this amazing company, and man, are they lucky. And you know what? I feel like we could walk some pink carpets, have some pink ropes, you know, maybe even have like the Lana Star talk show. And you know, I think David McLean would look really good in a pink suit. So I just feel like the night, paint the night pink. You know, why walk a red carpet when you can walk a pink one? And just celebrate our victories and wow. I mean, I feel like we really do deserve it.
Yes, and I mean, I feel like everybody should get a belt. We should have a Manager of the Year belt for Lana. We should get an Enforcer belt for Vicky. All five of you have a belt there. I mean, you are the strongest faction right now in women's wrestling. I mean, you should be rewarded. You know?
I know. I think Lana's assistant Timothy needs to be taking down all these notes because he's been not with it lately, and I think he just needs to get these sent over to McLean.
Yeah, because
get it started.
I was just going to bring up Timothy too. I wanted to know if he shines the belt. Do you make sure that Timothy shines the belt as part of his job duties? Because he should be shining it every day for you, you know?
You know what? I don't know if it's every day, but I know he's in charge of a lot of it because it's at Lana's house, right? So they got to be dusted, they got to be shined, they got to be everything. And you know, I've had so many people commenting about where's my nameplate on the belt. This thing's going to be so beautiful and so grand. Don't worry, guys. It's coming and it's going to look absolutely gorgeous. Big designer things don't, you know, if it's something's cheap, it's quick. But if it's expensive, it takes custom, it takes time. So it's coming.
Yep. And I want to know, now that you are WoW champion, what kind of added pressure does that put on you? Are you feeling any pressure of holding the title?
There is a pressure, without a doubt. I am the 8th woman in WoW's history to hold the prestigious WoW World title. But I love pressure. I thrive under pressure because I also love to prove people wrong. I am everything that I said I was. My first day at WoW, I said I was the best damn thing that WoW's ever seen, and I'm proving it every single day. And I also love to show women that no matter whether they're a fan of mine or not, that I will lead this amazing WoW brand and this all women's company into the future and make it bigger and better and brighter than ever before.
Now you've got a huge match this weekend, a 4-on-4 match. Like I said earlier in the broadcast, the Fab Four are going up against the Islanders. Now, one of them is Leia Makoa, who you actually had your first title defense against. So can you tell me a little bit about that match?
Yeah, I mean, I've always seen her. She's always crying, talking about her journey. We've all had a journey, but you know, I kicked out of our first match together and the referee counted to 3 and Lana Star had to go and manage that situation. So when I got in the ring with her, I was just going to make sure that there wasn't any funny business this time. I made sure the ref was always doing his job correctly. And, you know, I kind of gave her something else to cry about again. So who knows?
Do you have a particular strategy for the match this weekend?
Oh my gosh. When the Fab Four are together, we are clicking on all cylinders. We all have different strengths. We all have different abilities. And when we get in there together, we're just that well-oiled machine. Plus, we have the Lana Star, as always, with us. So we are a dangerous package. And these girls like to say that they're an island dynasty, but you know, they just kind of got together. How well could they actually be a group where we are always together? We do everything together. We go to the gym together. We shop together. We're always training together as well. So we're always clicking. We have each other's backs. For them, can't say too much.
Now, why do you think that the four of you work so well together? What makes that combination of the four of you just so dynamic?
I think me and Lana, we always wanted to have the mindset of we are the best. And I feel like strength in numbers is a real thing. So we, had to scout the rest of the roster and see who really shared that mutual mindset of winning at all costs, getting to the top no matter what. And that's how we realized that Miami Sweet Heat was definitely going to be the best fit. And of course, their fashion and everything fits perfectly on top of it. And then they just so happened to be friends with Vicky Lynn McCoy. And when we found her in Oklahoma, we were a little bit shocked at first, but she brings that wild card and we need it. And she's an enforcer. And she bounces people out of bars for cardio. So who doesn't want that on your side? So she's got everything that, maybe we don't want to deal with as well. So we just really get along and we all bring something different to the table, but we have the one goal in mind.
Yep. And now looking on to the future, you're going to have a target on your back because every girl in that locker room is going to come after you. But one in particular is trying to make her comeback. And we saw this past weekend too, a former WoW champion, the Beast, teaming up with Jungle Girl, helping her for her recovery on her road to recovery. What are your thoughts on the Beast if she comes back to WoW? How do you think you would handle a match against her? How you would defeat her?
Well, Jungle Girl and the Beast, those are very two dynamic women, both very prestigious WoW world champions, but they have never encountered Penelope Pink in their entire lifetime. Now, also, I have to say, you're right. She is out for who knows how long. And that doesn't mean she just gets to walk right in the front door. I mean, if she can walk, walk right in the front door and be the first person to challenge me. I mean, I am in a roster, a very great, deep roster of women who are busting their butts and they'd maybe deserve a shot before she does. She's been kind of on the shelf. So she might have to go to the back of the line. But I'm not worried. The Beast also has to be prepared for me. Beast got strength, she's got size, and she's got intimidation, but I'm an all-tool player as well. You never know. You never know what I'm gonna cook up.
Now, what do you have to say for all the women in the locker room who want to challenge you? Do you have any message for them?
They can go ahead and send a challenge any time of the week. I am ready. Lana Star has me on an absolute rigorous schedule, mentally prepared, physically prepared. I am always ready. And I love a challenge, but I mostly love the challenge to prove you wrong. So come on, come one, come all, essentially.
Yep, and that's why you're a WoW superhero right in that title there. And I want to know, being a superhero, what superpower, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Ooh, I would definitely want to fly so I could go anywhere I wanted. Or if I was in a situation and someone was like really annoying, I could just be like, see you later and leave.
That would be an awesome power to have. Now, what I want to play with you is last time we played the lightning round, but right now I got a different little game for you. We're going to play the WoW name game. And here's how it works. I'm going to give you a clue. There's going to be 10 WoW wrestlers, and I'm going to see if you can guess which WoW wrestler the clue goes to, okay? Now,
oh man.
so it's from one, so 1 to 10, how do you think you're going to do? Do you think you can get a perfect 10 on this?
I don't know. Me and Lana, forever we had our own locker room, and then now we have the Fab Four locker room. So, we don't associate too well with everybody. So we'll see.
We'll see here. The first clue is this girl's name is the same name as a shaving instrument.
Oh, Razor.
Correct, Razor. 1 point.
She's a crazy one.
The next girl, her name is the same name as a game you can play on your phone.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Candy Crush.
Candy Crush, exactly. Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
Miss Pink wannabe there.
2 for 2. The next one, her name is also the name of a Miley Cyrus song.
Oh my gosh. Is
You
it
could
Americana?
you could also find her on a construction site.
Wow, I honestly have no idea.
Wrecking Ball.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Whoops. I'm gonna get yelled
Okay,
at that one.
the next clue. This is the name of her character's name is the name of a Demi Moore movie from the 90s, I believe.
G.I. Jane.
Correct. The next wrestler, her name is the name of an English rock band. And another clue I can give you is her name is also the same name as an 80s and 90s Sega game console.
Gen Z.
Close. You're sort of, I know who you're saying, but think you're very close with the name. Sounds like it, similar. You got part of it right.
Yikes! I have.
Whose name? What other character has that similar name in there?
Steffi. No, well, she's the.
You
Oh
said
my God.
you said Gen Z,
Yeah.
but
I'm not
I
sure.
don't think Genesis.
Oh, geez.
Genesis.
I'm so great with these music questions. Clearly. Oh yeah,
Now
Phil Collins.
Yes, Phil Collins.
Oh geez.
Now the next three, okay, this is going to get a little harder.
Oh yay.
The next three, the wrestler's name is in a title of something. So the answer is going to be a title, but the wrestler's name is in that title.
Okay.
So the first one is a classic horror movie.
Chainsaw?
Correct. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Massacre. All right.
Yep. Okay. Very good. The next one is a Disney film and song.
Wait a minute. I should know this. This is making me mad. I'm a Disney-aholic.
The song was recorded by Peabo Bryson and Celine Dion.
Oh, Beauty and the Beast?
Correct. The Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, jeez.
The next one. This would be a drink on a hot day. What are some summertime drinks?
Gosh, why am I don't know.
And what would you want that drink to be? Temperature wise.
Oh, ice cold?
Ice cold, like ice cold lemonade. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I'm sitting here like strawberry daiquiri? Who's that?
And the final one, this is actually going to be one answer, but it's going to describe two wrestlers, a tag team. An ABBA song. So this is like their nickname. What's an ABBA song that could describe two wrestlers on the roster?
Oh my God. Me and these music ones. Oh my God. I don't know. I keep thinking Mamma Mia.
So Mamma Mia is a song. What's another popular, probably their second most popular song besides Mamma Mia?
Oh my gosh, I have no idea. Oh gosh, I have no idea.
Dancing Queen.
Oh geez.
So who are the two dancing queens?
Foxy.
Foxy.
And probably Chantilly.
And Chantilly-Chella, exactly. All right, so you got probably half of them. You did a good job.
Wow, I suck at music, clearly.
Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Oh, thank you.
Can you tell everybody how they can contact you and keep up with you on social media?
Absolutely. On Twitter and Instagram, it's going to be Penelope Pink Wow. And of course, follow Lana Starr, my amazing manager. And obviously, Miami Sweet Heat and Vicky Lynn McCoy, the Fabulous Four. We get up to so much fun things. And you get to see us send the Island Girls packing this weekend because they're messed with the wrong group.
Yep, can't wait to see it. And then you guys follow me on social media as well. Be sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/the and @official Mike Rand. Official Mike Rand is the Facebook and Instagram, and on Twitter it's @MikeRandCom, like MikeRand.com, which is also my website. So thank you guys for watching today. Thank you again, Penelope, and we will talk to you all soon. Bye, everybody.
See ya.